Howdy guys, welcome back to The Exorcist. For this video, we're going to be doing the last two endings, which I would call these two endings like the true endings. In fact, the last one I show, it actually makes the credits roll, like it's the finale of the game. And after showing these two endings, I think that I'll have 100% completed the game. Now, I might be missing some stuff here and there, if I am missing anything, I probably won't make another video because I will have all the pictures, which I'll show off at the end of this video. But if I am missing anything, let me know and I'll just put it in the video description. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started with the first ending. And man, both of these endings, I mean, they're both good, but they're kind of not what I was expecting actually. For one of these endings, they're introducing new characters, like maybe for a sequel. I don't know what they're doing. It's even like more hard to understand than usual. But we'll cover that when we get there. But these two, they're actually pretty easy. In fact, if you've gotten past the gargoyle, or this gatekeeper right here, I always call him the gargoyle, but everything else besides this guy after this point, it's pretty easy for the most part. So I think I showed off in my last video. After you talk to this guy, he asks for 108 fox beads, which they're not that hard to get. It does take a lot of time, but just go get them on the first floor, or really wherever, and then convert them from the evil beads to the fox beads. You guys know the drill. We've done it before. And then just give it to him. And that is going to give us it's from the library. So it's saying here, it's from the library. I feel something evil. That's going to be for the second ending I'm showing. And that's going to give us what is it? Sealed sentence. But we're not going to use that for this first ending I'm going to show. But after we get that, we're finally able to use our 3 tiger sword. Vengeance! Finally kill this guy after he's killed me like what, a handful of times. So this part in the game, I really like this part. It's you kind of go back down, but I guess technically the third floor, but I think they call it the spirit world. You're actually going into like this totally different school. And I'm going to keep the volume down because if you listen to it, it's just like this weird noise in the background. It's actually it's actually kind of annoying. So I'm just going to keep the volume down. So for this part of the game, again, it's pretty easy, this part, but it's going to kind of be like a lot of walking back and forth, and you got to match the left side to the right side. So let's first grab a couple items. Let me go through all these rooms, actually. You got to match what's on the desks. So for this room, you see the beaker full of blood. It's on the first row and the 4th seat over. So you're going to have to put that in the same exact spot on the right side of this map. So we'll remember that one. And then let's go to the next one. I think there's an item to grab here. Oh, yeah, don't forget the stone. You can't pick this up. You got to put it in the same spot in the next room on the right-hand side. So if you're not able to pick it up, then you just got to copy it. But I think a lot of this stuff, like the skull too, we've already got the skull, so we can't pick this one up. But this one's going to be on the 2nd row, 3rd over. And I know there is a couple items to grab. I'm kind of going to be talking to myself because there's like a lot of stuff to kind of pay attention to and grab and move around. But it's pretty easy. So this first one too, it's 1st row, 1st desk, and that's going to be this black notebook, which we don't have yet. I got to find that. So let's go. And this is where we eventually want to get to. It's the maze part, which is going to be awful. Oh god, I hate the maze. Just because you can fall off, you got to start from the beginning. This note right here, though, you can grab this one. So let's take that for now. Am I missing anything? I know I'm missing something else I have to grab. I still got to get the black notebook. I think that's in the bathroom, actually. Let me take a look in this room, though. So there's the flowers. Yeah, I can't grab those. So we got to put the flowers... What is that? 2nd row, 3rd over. And then this room, last one is... Okay, so here's where the page goes. Actually, let's take care of this one first so I'll remember it. It's the 3rd row on the 5th desk. Actually, before we do that, let's go to the bathroom, right? Yeah, there's the notebook. And there's the stone too. Okay, good. This one had me. I don't know why. I mean, it's right there, but that was the one I was stuck on while practicing this. Not for too long. It's pretty easy to find, but. Anyways, here is our end destination. You can't enter without a key, so we got to do all this stuff, walking back and forth. Wait, is there anything in here? I'm sorry. There's a lot of stuff to do. I know I'm kind of wasting time here, but I don't think there's anything to do in the girls' bathroom. So let's start placing some of this stuff down. And you know what? I was thinking to myself, like, what if you got to this part of the game and you never found the skull? It's like way back on the second floor. I think it's kind of hard to find too. It's like that would be driving you absolutely crazy because there's no way you'd be able to find the skull at this point in the game. So I don't know. I'm glad I found it. So this one was, I think it was 1-1, the Notebook. Not that. It's the there it is. It actually doesn't look like the item. You see it's open here, but when you place it down, it's like a closed notebook. And this too, it's not mirrored. It's kind of just like copied over. So you're not mirroring it. You know what I mean? It's just going the same order, left to right. Oh shit, not that door. Next one is going to be I think it was the skull on two let me see here. The skull or the beaker? That one, yeah. And then the next one's the beaker on 1-4. This one right here. Oh, wait, is this the one with the... I think this is the one with the stone, too. Let me put this here while we're here. All right, good. I heard something from the next classroom. I don't know if this actually unlocks anything, because I took a totally different way when I was practicing this. I think it just says that. I hear something from the next room. It's going to say that a couple times. But I don't think you have to go in any particular order. So let's go to this one right here. It's going to be the Blood Beaker on the first row, fourth one over. So that takes care of the top rooms. Let's go down the bottom ones. And I think this one was the paper in this spot right here. All right, good, 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 good. 2 more rooms to go. I think this next room over, it's for the flower, but I've never picked it up. I think you just pick it up in this room and move it over. So the flower was right here, yeah. And then I forget which seat it went to. I think it was 2, 3, row 2, number 3. There it is. Okay. Okay, so last room to go. Unless I missed something, but I think that covers everything. Just go in this room and all you have to do is just push the desks in the correct spots. Pretty easy. And what is there, one more? Yeah, one more. Yeah, perfect. How easy is that for the end game? That is extremely easy compared to all the stuff we've been through. In fact, I didn't show this off, but when you look at the flower, the one I just put in this room right over here, when you look at the description, it says it's not bloomed yet or something. And what I thought you had to do when I first saw that, I didn't try it, but I thought you would have to do it. I thought you had to go back to, I think, the 3rd floor and use the water tank in one of the offices to like make it bloom or something. Which would have been kind of a tough puzzle, but you don't have to do any of that. All right, so now we have access to the maze, and I don't think I want to show all of this. Look how long it's taken to load. This is like the biggest map in any Tabumsoft game. It's a huge maze. It says it's where the sins are tangled like a maze. And the bad thing about this, you saw I switched my outfit. Because my other outfit, it makes you run too fast, and if you run, you're gonna fall off. You gotta start from the beginning, and it's like, shit, man. You could probably guess how many times I've fallen off. It's like if you're not paying attention, these controls are so hard to, because you're looking at the character, you're not looking at where you're pressing, and you might just slip your finger to pressing up or down, and it's all the way back to the beginning. So I got to take my time here. I don't think I'm going to show all these. I think I'm probably going to cut some of this out. But let me just show you where the first one is. You got to get 5 of these, and here is the T. So just because it's really, I mean, it's just time consuming. It's not hard. I mean, you're not going to get lost. Just try all the different paths and find them all. I'll cut to them all really fast, but I'm not going to show walking there because if I did, this part's going to take me like 5 or 10 minutes. So let me cut to the next one right now. All right, perfect. Last one. So just fall off the side and that'll take you back to the beginning. Again, it's you can't miss them. Just try all the paths and you should be good to go. I mean, it's not that big of a room, but it is time consuming. So if you paid attention, you got 5 letters and it's going to end up spelling out sloth, Sloth, and that's kind of the not the number puzzle, the letter puzzle for the next one. If you talk to the room all the way to the right hand side, it says something like I need 5 beads or something like that, but just go in order. So let's do SLO, oops, T and H. Okay, so this room, it's actually, I kind of like this room. It's a cool puzzle. And what you got to do here is you see these eyes, they're all looking in different directions. You can only walk where they're looking. So this one, you can walk here, you can walk there. And if you step off at any point, it's going to take you back to the very beginning. So you see it'll take you back to the beginning. So what you want to do, let me see if I can remember this now. Let's go here. No, here. Here we go. See, this one's looking over, so you can walk in this direction because you're in this one's line of sight. So then you go here to there to there, and that's going to get you the sin room key. So take that with you, and then just walk out, and you should be good to go. So I think that's it for the puzzles. Again, all extremely easy for being the end of the game. I mean, finding everything else up until this point was way, way more difficult. Am I forgetting anything? Look at the left and right. I already did that. So I think just use the key here. And here we have our first ending. You found me. I think we've seen this before, but it goes like a little bit more in depth. Yeah, I had to get through a lot to find you. You can't hide and demonstrate after committing a lot of sins. You'll fall into hell. About Haiju? Haiju, you mean the one who's wearing glasses? I don't know. I think she will confess what she did. It's not going to happen because I'm going to kill her. I won't leave her till I kill her. So I think she's the one that, Haiju's the one I think that pushed her off the roof. But I don't know. It gets confusing. It's going to go through all the storylines I've shown. I don't think in this ending, but the next one. Shut up. Yep. If she listens to people, nothing like this would have happened in the first place. I can't forgive them. I'm going to kill you too. Well, I don't think so. Hi, I'm here to help you. Father Escal, how did you get in? Evil barriers have been lifted. Now you can use both Spiritual Eye and 4 Tiger Sword with your other self too. Oh yeah, thank you, Father Escal. So finally, 4 Tiger Sword. We've been waiting to use this. How's that for a screenshot? Heaven gives the righteous and earth helps the spirit. Sun and moon form themselves. Mountains build themselves. Thunderstorms are roaring. Woohee, move the sage to defeat evils on mountains and streams. Cut the evils with profound energy to purify them. And then she cuts down Yuri. And that's the first ending. There's still a lot more stuff going on. This ending, I think it's this ending. But they start introducing like new characters. And I don't even know what's going on. Oh, by the way, I should have said this earlier, but obviously, I mean, if you want to play the game for yourself, don't keep watching. Go look at the ending yourself. I don't want to spoil this for anybody. But, I mean, I've already shown like every other ending, so you know there's going to be endings in this. I don't think I'm going to be spoiling it for anybody. I'm late. What time is it, huh? It's already 2 a.m. My sister's going to be worried to death. I should go, Father Escal. What about the payment? You can wire me the money later. All right, so here's where it totally loses me. If you guys have a theory to everything that's going on in this game, by all means, post it in the comments because, I mean, for games like this, especially Tabumsoft, I focus more on the puzzle aspect, and I don't really know what's going on with the story. They're very hard to follow, at least for me. I don't really know what's going on in a lot of these games. I mean, the Asylum was pretty easy to follow. But all the other games, I don't really know what's going on. Well, she's already gone. You're here. I wasn't expecting you. Goddess of farming. So here we have the goddess of farming who is the teacher. I mean, we've seen this teacher before. She taught at the school. And it's like, Tabum Soft, really? You're going to introduce the goddess of farming when it's already complicated enough. Huh? What about the god of earth? There's no god of earth at the moment. What do you mean by that? What happened? He was, I think they meant to put insolent. He was insolent and irresponsible. He got fired thanks to him. Other gods have to work overtime, but it's not enough. And that's why we needed your help. That's what happens. Is that why more evil spirits have appeared lately? In the center of your district, I mean? Yes, it's been 10 years. Humans already got affected by evil energies, and the situation is out of control. I have to find a new god of earth as soon as possible, or things might get worse. That's a concern. I will help you. You, Father Escal? Yes. I am already grateful that you took my offers. You don't have to... No, it's okay. We have to help each other. Thank you. My pleasure. Father Escal, you know... Oh, right. I forgot something. We gotta go somewhere now. Here, Yuri's soul. Please judge her well. So, I don't think I caught onto this the first time I looked at this, but... Here he said... Oh, no, it's Yuri's soul. Okay, so he's giving Yuri's soul to the goddess of farming. Please judge her well. Father, what about the payment? You can wire the money to my account. Thanks, bye. He's asking a goddess to wire money to his account? I mean, I guess. But it's just weird. I don't know what's going on. I hope they come out with a sequel. In fact, for this sequel, I hope they do more of like that spirit world. The last floor we were just on. In fact, I wish they made the whole game like that. I don't like the school setting. I mean, it was still kind of a school setting. But they could have did... I don't know. I don't like the school setting. He is hiding something, that priest. Do you want me to follow him? Yes, please. Okay. So here's... I don't know who this is. I don't know what is going on. You're late, little brat. No Oz. You're so mean. Aquinas. Are you ready? Huh? Yeah, sort of. Sort of. Shoot. I'm gonna fix your slow ass today. No. I've got a pure spirit for you. So, the priest, he's giving another spirit to this lady right here. The first spirit he gave to the goddess of farming was Yuri's soul. And then he's giving a what's-her-name soul to this lady. This spirit is amazing, pure and so clean. Escal, where did you get this pretty spirit? I just found in some school. Her name is Surin. So yeah, this is Surin's spirit. So I don't know if like the priest is a bad guy. And he's like giving this poor girl's soul to this lady. It's not a boy, is it? Of course not. I know you'd kill me already if it was a boy. Right? Good job. Excellent. My boys are also rough. I needed some sweet spirits. What should I do with this girl? Okay, I'm going to make her a maid. So yeah, she's just going to like enslave this poor Surin's spirit to become a maid. But again, I don't really know what this means. I don't know what's going on. And I'm sure if they do make a sequel, this lady's going to be in the sequel, but I mean, this game's already been out like what, 2 years? So what's the reason for this meetup? Oh yeah, right. It's an emergency call. Is it already that time? Yes, finally, the day is coming. I can't wait to see everyone. It's been quite a while. Yes, haha, we should. Yeah, then choose tricks. So it may take longer to get there. Sure, got it. All right, let's hurry up. And that is one of the pictures we were missing. And then here's this guy too. Like, who is that? Was that Kyung Soo's friend? I don't know. Anyways, that was the ending, and let's go ahead and show the other ending off. It's actually, again, it's extremely easy. There's nothing else to really do. Let's go to file number. What did I save it on? I think let's actually just go to the wait, when did I save? let's do, I think, file number 1. I think I got to go back and grab that thing. Let me take a look at my inventory really quick. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is, just to save a little bit of time, because this video is going to start getting long, I'm going to run back to the gargoyle, grab that thing he gave me, and then I'm going to cut back to the first floor right next to the library. Okay, back at the library, and all I did in between the cut is just grab this item, just talk to the gargoyle, and he's going to give it to you. I already showed it off at the beginning of this video. By the way, I forgot to mention, when you're in that spirit world, I don't think that lady comes out and chases you. I think you're safe, which makes it even easier, but I just got attacked before restarting the recording. So once you have that item in your inventory, there's going to be the urn, this little pot right here that we've had to deal with a couple times. And sure enough, if you talk to this thing without using the item that the gargoyle gave you, the sealed sentence, it actually gives you that same exact ending that happens with the 9 slate ending, where you don't run into the room and you let those eyeballs catch you. It says something at the end where Woohee, the main character, says something like, I failed, and yada, yada, yada. I've already shown it off, but it's the same exact ending, so there's nothing new. So what you want to do is use the sealed sentence. And I'm not going to talk for this because it's going to show the very long ending, kind of combining all the endings. So I'll turn the music up if there is any music, and I'll just go slow enough where you guys can read it if you want to. And then I'll cut back and talk a little bit once the game is over. All right, guys, so that is it for The Exorcist. And just take a look at all the pictures. We did get all of them, which I'm pretty excited about. I'm glad to finally be done with this game, which I started, what, like a year and a half ago? Just because of bad set of circumstances. I had trouble recording this and trouble with my tablet, but it's done and taken care of. Now, if I am missing anything, let me know in the comments, and I can just put it in the video description, but I don't really want to make another video for this game. I mean, if I miss something big, I will, but if it's little stuff here and there, I'll just put it in the video description. So just to talk about the ending a little bit, I didn't want to talk over it just in case anybody wanted to watch the whole ending and not be interrupted, but there was a picture that flashed. I don't even know if my recording software recorded it because it flashes so fast and I only record a certain number of frames. But there's like a weird picture. I got to look at it because I haven't got a chance to look at it. Like some weird scene where I think it's the main character talking in a room. I think it's in Korean too. I don't know. It's I got to look back at it. One more thing too. That Ari character, I think that's the same Ari from like Deep Sea Girl. That little girl that always pops up. I think she's just older here. I mean, the character in Deep Sea Girl, the little girl at the end, her name was Ari. So I don't know. It's so confusing. But I mean, it was a great game, and everybody watching or everybody that commented and helped me, you guys were amazing. Thank you so much for helping me. I really do appreciate it because the parts I got stuck, there was no way I could have figured that out. At least the part where I had to look at the stairs and a couple other parts in some of the videos, you guys helped me out a lot. So now that this game's done, I don't really know what to play. Some people watching my videos, they made a couple good suggestions, but for some reason there's a lot of games in the App Store that my tablet can't play. It just says your device isn't compatible. Either they're only be allowed to be played on phones or just my tablet for some reason can't play the games. So let me know if you guys have any suggestions. I don't know if I'll be able to play them, but I'll definitely try them out. I'm going to take a look in the meantime. I'm probably not going to post this video for a couple days just because I just posted the previous video today, actually. So I don't know. I'm going to look, but I definitely want to keep it in the puzzle genre or the horror slash puzzle. I don't want to start venturing out into different games and just get unorganized with all the stuff I'm playing. So I think in the meantime, if I can't find anything, I'll maybe finish up Lamia's Game Room, which I mean it's it's such a stupid game. It's just like a card game, but I don't really have anything else to play right now. So again, if you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, and thank you for watching.